Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Washington now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Miami. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, Britton Covey. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, Hurts. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Another try following the sack. He puts some power on a deep one left. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No, touch that.
Yeah.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey.
Back to throw, Hurts. interception. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up a second down. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Throwing deep for the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touchdown. Tiger Hornet.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Crowd up, Yanni. No touchdown.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Full extension, and he brings it in. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's got to gain a 6 there. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
No touchdown.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
Crowd up, Yanni.
Trying again following the sack. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in a 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Eskridge to return it. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Tua off the play fake. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins need only one to take the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set. Alpha.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles facing a deficit near the break. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Hurts setting up to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Silver, ready?
Hurts now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Wide open down the field, and he has it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And the Eagles will take possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
No touch that. Hey! 73! 73! No touch!
Hurts looking to throw. Searches from the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
No touch that. Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver.
Here's Hurts. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Eskridge on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 13. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Second and 10 now. Escapes his grasp. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Throwing on 2nd and 10.